Good morning. My name is Chris and this is Wheelhouse Trading. All right, so wanted to go over some technicals. I went through a lot of charts. I did find some turnaround plays, some premium technicals. They're kind of still on the fence. They're little bounce plays, but they are the best that I can find out of hundreds of charts. And there's not that many of them, but there are some really good ones. And I just want to go over just a couple things about the market. Now, we had a green day, and that was good. However, I just want to, heed a little caution, just like I did the other day when we had a big green day, and I said it might not be over. Wall Street likes to sell and let you breathe and then sell. And just like I made that video, the very next day after that green day, we came down a big time. I don't know. You never really know. The charts are telling me that we do have some more downward pressure coming. However, it was very positive that the Dow, this made me extremely happy. Okay, you can see we had the sell-off here on this red cloud. We broke the pivot low support, and we created a doji, which is really good. So this is momentum doji above the 200. That's super good, guys. That's what I was really worried about, is falling below the 200. Now, our stochastic vortex and RSI is leading. That is positive, and it's on the daily. We haven't seen that for a while. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 before we hit the doji. So it took 11 downward days, and we're just starting to go bullish. We don't have all indicators, but we are out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 out of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 5 out of 8. 5 out of 8. Okay. That's not green lights to the beach yet, but very positive and very progressive to come down like this, to hit the pivot low, bounce off the old support, and start, coming up, getting a doji, turning the cloud, pinching the red, actually coming up with a big wick, getting pushed down again, but still very positive. So I want to be positive about that. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Now, when rates go up, and that's how this thing all started, we had COVID, okay, showed up, and then people freaked out, the market sold off, and then we had Jerome Powell and Janet Yellen. They got in front of the Senate hearing, and they were grilled on multiple levels, and at that very moment, which I believe was really poor timing for Jerome Powell to start talking about inflation's being out of control. Maybe I was wrong about transitory, and we pretty much need to speed up the tapering and start raising interest rates, most likely sooner. Horrible timing to do that right at the same time that the COVID was released. It makes me wonder, because it doesn't seem like Jay Powell is the kind of guy that just, like, he knows better. He knows that's going to rattle markets. I mean, people lost a lot of money in crypto and in stocks. I mean, millions, hundreds of thousands, whatever, a lot of money, a lot of money. Quite damaging, horrible timing. And it makes me wonder, a little suspicious, if maybe, he got rehired. There was something from the executive branch and the Fed, maybe a conversation, like, I just don't know. But really poor timing and execution and approach, in my opinion. Very damaging. I know a lot of people want a Santa rally. I expected November and December to be good. I mean, most of them are. This one really hit us by storm. So look, on the Nasdaq, here's the deal. Okay, we're above the 200. That's good. I'm going to give you a count. Okay, I'm going to walk you through and I'm going to give you a count. Okay, you kind of hit your little double top. You created your first higher low. You now have a downtrend, but you have this long-term uptrend right here on the Nasdaq. Okay, you have not broken it. That is very positive. We tried to break it twice, but the bulls pushed up, and they actually pushed up past a previous swing high. Very good. We still have blue ribbons. Good. We have a red cloud. Bad. We're above the 200. Good. Bad, 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 bad. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, out of 10, you have, for bullish, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 out of 10, 40%. You're not ready to buy tech, okay? It's not ready. Nasdaq is not ready. Stay away from that currently. Dow, you're much closer. Your S&P, okay, top 500 companies. This is where we're at. We had an all-time high, 47, 43, 67. I'm going to do the same thing for you. You got a long-time trend, okay? You are slightly below it, but you are right above a previous swing high, which is very, very good. So you have out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you have 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. You have 5.5 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5.5 out of 9. You're getting closer. The Russell, I know I had a good day, but I gotta warn you, this is the one that could definitely be a problem from what I see. Okay. Bad, 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 bad. Okay, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you are 0 for 8 on the Russell. 0 for 8, okay? Not good. All right, I know some people want to get bullish and buy the dip. Be careful, okay? Now, over here, we have the Fed coming out on the 10th, and Mr. Jerome Powell expects policymakers in December to discuss accelerating the timetable for tapering on a monthly bond purchase. Okay, so today is the 6th. I'm releasing this on the 7th. That means that this is, going to be Thursday, I believe. So this can really, really rattle markets. Nothing moves the market like the Fed, right? So here's the thing. Just like Charles Dow said, everything in the market is discounted, okay? So that big sell-off, it's now been discounted, right? So I guess you have that going in your favor. And, things are truly discounted right now. I mean, PEs are low, high values are coming down. I mean, tech is selling off. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you got your travel, you have your airlines, you have your hospitality, hotel, you have construction, you have transportation, finance, I think even some energy. A lot of things moved up, and a lot of things are still low. And I'm going to show you some plays. I worked really hard on this before this video, and I'm going to show you some plays. Like I said, I probably went through, I don't know, it was a lot. I spent, 300-400 charts and several hours before I made this video. So what I'm going to show you on these premium technicals are legit, okay? And usually I save this stuff for my group in the Discord. By the way, Discord link below, click it. If you want to upgrade to Palawan and get all my trade alerts, or you want to upgrade to Jedi and do all the courses, which I just uploaded a course called How to Spot Market Tops and Bottoms, and a new course called How to Short the Market. And very, very critical courses. But yeah, there's a ton of courses in there, and you get the one-on-one trainings with me, personal coaching, and I do that every day with people. Plus you get the Wheelhouse Wednesdays, you get all the open areas of the Discord and chat with all the Jedis, and it's really cool. So you can just click the link, get in there for free if you want. You don't have to pay for anything. And then if you decide to upgrade, that's up to you, and it'd be great if you did. If you don't, just come in the Discord. We'd love to have you. So here's the deal. Okay, so I'm a little suspicious that he approached it the way that he did at the time that he did when COVID was coming out. So for me, I haven't been doing a lot of buying. In fact, I've been warning you guys since the middle of November that this was coming, and I moved a lot of money to the side. I got caught up in it a little bit, some of the crypto and whatnot, and a couple stocks, but it would have been a lot worse. So I'm a little suspicious. I know the Fed can move markets, and I'm a little concerned that, you know, come Thursday when they have this meeting, they're going to be talking about some things like this. Okay, at this point, the economy is very strong and inflationary pressures are higher, and it is therefore appropriate, in my view, from Jerome Powell, to consider wrapping up the taper of our asset purchases, which we actually announced at the November meeting. Perhaps a few months sooner, he said. I expect that we will discuss that at our upcoming meeting. The initial tapering schedule would have seen bond purchases wrap up around June. If the committee chooses to accelerate, that could mean a close earlier in the spring, giving the Fed leeway to raise interest rates anytime thereafter. Okay, so what happened in 2023? Okay, now we're talking about interest rates anytime after spring of 2022. Do you understand what that means? That means that all tech is going to be suffering. That means that real estate's going to go up. You know, there's going to be the infrastructure stuff. There's going to be the construction. Okay, there's going to be probably energy. Depending on this COVID news, we know we're kind of waiting to see that. Financials will do good. I already have some financials, but I definitely have my eye on Goldman Sachs. It's almost primed to buy. It's not quite there. It's very, very close. I know it had a good day today. And I do already have it in my long term, but I'm definitely looking to grab more, especially with this sector rotation. And I personally really like that company. It's kind of like the creme de la creme of the finance picks. And, you know, I also own Bank of America. It doesn't do much, but it's in the right sector, and it doesn't go down and it doesn't go up. It just kind of, I don't know, it's just boring. Whatever, you know. Goldman will move, though. Goldman will move. So, look, I'm a little worried about Powell. What else we got? This is like just BS. It's the same thing. Dow Jones nearly 650 points, erasing last week's losses. No, it did not erase last week's losses, okay? Yeah, I made money in my long term. Yeah, I made money in my trading, but it didn't erase last week's losses. And the other thing is you flip around the news and it's like, oh, futures are flat because people are reassessing Omicron. When these news media talking heads don't know what to write, they write the same thing, one story or the other, either way. So you just got to see what happens. And really the best way to figure it all out is the charts, you know? So look, you're 0 out of 8 on the Russell. Okay? You don't want to be getting too deep in that quite yet. You have not established a floor, guys. Dollar's going up. SPY's getting a little bit better, still not perfect. The Dow's looking better. I gotta say the Dow is looking better, which is very relieving for me. All right, now I created this list over here. Okay, it is, what is it called? Here it is. It's way up here. Premium Technicals. Okay. Now I'm going to click through them. Not every single one is perfectly ready for you to buy, but they are really, really close and should be on your watch list, okay? Now, I noticed when I was going through all these charts, a few of them that came up in here were like hotels, okay? So Marriott showed up, which actually did the best out of the whole list today. Look at that candle, boom. So you're above the 200, volume's coming in, outperforming the index, Vortex is crossed, stochastic is crossed, MACD is coming through, red cloud is turning, blue never turned to red, and it's pinching and going up. Strong, okay? Very, very strong. So you basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9 minus 1 is 8. Minus 2 is 7. You have 7 out of 9. It's pretty good, okay? Not bad. Now, Disney, not ready. I know the price is attractive and there's a lot of positivity, okay? You definitely have the weight of the 200, so be careful. You have the weight of the red ribbons, be careful. You have the weight of the red cloud, be careful. However, this previous pivot low looks like it's creating a bounce, okay? Now, you're getting close on the MACD. You're crossing very low on the channel and stochastic. Vortex is very important, and this. So we'll give it a 4, 5, 6 out of 9. I mean, look, one more strong day or two pretty good days on Disney, and you're going to get that cloud to go red, and you're going to be at 7 out of 9. Okay, and that's no, you're 7 because I gave you this one. So Disney's getting really close. Okay, Marvell. If you go back to my video, I told you Marvell was going to bang. I told you guys that back here, literally back here. I told you guys that one was going to pop off. Well, here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 9. Marvell, killing it. All right. This one is turning on the cloud. Ribbons are blue. You didn't really fall that much, which means you're a leader. You're above the 200. Volume's coming in 1, 2, 3 and a half. So looking good. This is Exelon Corporation. Okay. Doesn't matter if you love it or know it. What matters is if it makes money, and everything is saying it's about to make you some money. LPX, we bought it. We like it. We made money with it. Okay. Blue cloud. Blue candles, blue ribbon, coming to a breakout above the 200, volume holding. This one, we'll see what happens tomorrow. This is looking good. The angle of that, I like that. This is looking good. This is looking good. It's strong. Okay, now it's not a huge mover, but it is steady. They're a lumber company, and they're getting that paper from the infrastructure plan. Apple, rebought it today. I rebought it today. Like I told you, by the breakout, we hit this one, we sold. Okay, we bought in again, we sold, and I just bought in again. I mean, I'm in and out. I'm moving in and out. I'm not playing around right now. I got a little rhythm, and after that last week of that downturn, I'm just kind of tentative with everything, and I want to just be super careful. However, chart looks really good. These are developing on the daily. Okay, this one especially, and this one. This one and this one look good. This one and this one will probably be good tomorrow. Volume coming in, decreasing a little bit, 200 you're above, ribbon blue, cloud blue, and through that whole mess, this thing kept going up. One of the only ones that did. So Apple is strong. Again, another hotel, Hilton. I mentioned this about 4 videos ago that I think Hilton was going to pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 out of 9. Hilton looks ready to go. Hilton looks ready to go. I'm very, very serious about picking some of that up. All right, Southern Company, bam, dabble do ya. Look at that. Just turned the corner, guys. I mean, blue cloud, this is going to turn to a ribbon, huge volume, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that thing looks like a turnaround ready to go right now as of today, tomorrow. SO is your ticker. This one looks really good. Picard, okay, they're producer manufacturing trucks, construction, and farm machinery. All right, you're turned, volume, turning on the cloud, follow through day, ribbon, looks good, Picard, PCAR, okay? Iridium, all right? So Iridium Communications, getting ready to turn, not quite bullish, still got red ribbons, but it's a good dip buy if it's turning the corner, and it looks like it is. You got volume, good, and good, okay? I like it, and you got a breakout on the way. Iridium. RMD, okay, that's ResMed, okay. Now this thing when it wants to run, it runs, okay. It stayed above the 200 out of all the stocks that fell, and it's turning blue on the cloud. And the ribbons are red, but they're pinched, okay. So all it's going to take is 2 follow through days, and this thing's going to be blue on the cloud. It's going to be trend reversal. Well, trend reversal will take place here, but it'll be working its way towards a trend reversal, and these things should curl up and pinch and go blue. Then you're going to want to take a look at something like that. Good, not the best. Very good, and just starting. Which when this thing first crosses, that's when you really want to get in on the daily. Same over here, same over here. So quite bullish. Okay, I've been kind of wanting to talk about this one. I know it's a boring stock, but I noticed this one weeks ago, and I never said anything. It's Baker Hughes. And it was showing bullish then, and it's really starting to show bullish now, just like the Hilton one. Stayed above the 200. It flirted, but boom, blue, barely went red. 4 follow-through days. Volume's good, and good. Baker Hughes, kind of boring, but it's an industrial service, oil field service, but it's, stable. And This is one of the ones in my long term that did the best. Well, no, it wasn't one that did the best. It was in the middle of the road, but it did good. I mean, it went up $7.89. And I mean, look at this. I mean, it's at all-time highs above the 200. Ribbons are blue. Cloud is blue. It just keeps coiling up. You got volume going in the right direction. This price action. Good, good, good. Not good. So it's all but one. They just had a dividend. They just had a good earnings, and it is Home Depot, and it gets that infrastructure money. Here's another one that we like. Starbucks. Starbucks is turning the corner. Okay, it bounced off the 200. It's coiling up on the cloud right now. It literally coiled up today. Volume looks good. Boom, 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 boom. This should pinch just like your Picard, okay? I think it was Picard we were talking about. Or maybe it was Baker Hughes. Baker Hughes and... No, it was Baker Hughes. So, yeah. Starbucks looking good. And remember, Starbucks had an all-time high of 126, and you're only at 113. So, I mean, it looks bullish, you know. I mean, there could be some money to be made there. Cintas Corporation never really got dinged up too much. I mean, this thing doesn't really fall too often, and when it did, it didn't fall too much. It did go red, but it's back to blue, and it already has big follow-through days, volume way above the 200, and it's bullish. So, Cintas is kind of like a winner. FMC Corporation, they process industries, agricultural, and chemical. Just went bullish on the cloud, above the 200, nice bounce, and the ribbon stayed blue, volumes in, everything's bullish, okay? FMC. MMC, same thing, running. I mean, even with the damage that just happened, this is not a lot of damage. Okay, it's not a lot of damage. That's a leading stock. MMC, which is Marsh and McLennan Company, they do insurance and finance. I highly recommend something like that in your portfolio right now. Okay, NEE. Okay, this is Next Era Energy. It's utilities, and again, it didn't really get hit too hard. Major blue cloud just running, blue ribbon. 200, great. Look at the volume and the positivity during that downfall. Indecision, bullish, a little bearish actually, and it's probably because it's just not screaming up, but that's okay. Sometimes safe is good. Safe and resilient is good, even if it's not some high growth Russell stock. And we'll be back to that. It'll happen at some point. Everything rotates, guys. Fifth Third Bank Corp is such a weird one. Fifth Third Bank Corp. Okay, so financials are going to do good. Okay, if they raise rates, then pretty much like financials will do good because the banks or Rocket Mortgages and all these people that lend money, they're going to get a higher premium for the interest rate. Okay, that comes in, so their earnings are going to be better, and that's definitely a rotating sector. I mean. That's why I, have Bank of America, but I want to pick up Goldman. This one I've already told you guys about twice. Quest Diagnostics. We grabbed it here, and it's just running. I mean, I've traded in and out of it. I got out here and skipped this, got back in, and then I got a little nervous and I sold. But I mean, I made money on it. Boom, boom, boom. Little indecision, volume looks good. I mean, you got blue ribbons on the daily. Like most charts don't have that. Johnson Controls, a big name in the industry. Look how long this thing runs when it wants to run, okay? Like this is one of those mutual funds hold this, institutions hold this. A lot of institutional support on Johnson Controls. When it runs. So, it just turned blue on the cloud today. And you have volume. This is under, so we've got to watch that. This is not crossed. This crossed and this crossed. So, I mean, one more good follow-through day, and you should really be waiting 3-4 follow-through days before you buy anyways for safety purposes. This is another one. I mean, it almost closed down, and then it just rocketed. I don't care for the way the volume looks. I don't like how this looks, and this one's okay. Pure Storage. Actually, and it was red. Let's get rid of that one. This one is interesting. Okay, check this out. If you were to buy Boston Beer Company, Sam, When the cloud went red, like I teach you in the courses, and you went short at $1,272, and you took this thing down to the blue cloud at 459, you made 300% on your money, okay? We'll call that 500 just for simple math. Yeah, you made $784 on your money, which was like 300%. If you just would have taken this when it went red, you ride it all up, you sell, ride it up, you sell, probably broke even right there, ride it up, sell, and when it goes red, you short. Boom, 300%, $784. Okay, finally, is this going to happen? Did Visa find a bounce? Oh my gosh, did Visa find a bounce and it's time to buy this thing finally? I don't know, but it certainly looks like it's turning around. It's going blue on the cloud. It does have the pressure of the 200 and the ribbons, but it's going blue. One more follow-through day. Volume looks good. This looks great, 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 and great. So Visa, look, even your histogram has its first blue. So Visa looks really good. This one I like a lot. Skyline, Skyline Champion Corporation. It's a slow mover, but it moves good. Everything is bullish. Builder, construction stock, very good, moving in the right direction. FANG, which is Diamondback Energy. Diamondback Energy, and that one's been doing really, really good. It had a little dip, but it looks ready to come back, and it didn't fall too hard. So, you know, energy took a bath, but energy's coming back. I like the angle on the vortex and the stochastic. So, and the MACD is turning. So this could be a nice one. It always was a nice one until that little dip. NTR is a new one I haven't been looking at, but it looks good, and it has a breakout actually coming. Just turned, stayed above the 200. Volume's a little mixed, but volume is high. They do have a dividend. They have an earnings coming. I don't like this. I do like this. I do like this, and I do like this. I do like this. I do like that, and I like the cloud as well. So something to consider. All right. This one I made a bunch of money on, and I think I even lost a little bit of money on. I hit this one. Boom. And then I hit this one, and then I got caught up a little bit right here. And I think I like made a little bit, I lost most of my profits or something like that. And then this one looks ready to go again. It's turning, it's not quite there, but Edwards Life Sciences, that's another one that like mutual funds and institutions like. This one I really like, I already own it, but I want more of it. Goldman Sachs, it looks like it, you know, validated its bottom, came pretty close, turning around. It's not ready, okay, but it's close. It is close. The fact that the volume got lower instead of higher with the price action is usually a telltale sign that it's going to do one of these and fall. Just letting you know. But it did have a good day. It went up 1.72%, and it's a great company. It's going to benefit very much from a higher interest rate environment. Not good. I don't like this, but it is going up. This is great. Blue candle's good, bad, bad, good, good, bad, but getting better. So it's like a 50-50. Give it a couple days. Actually, this thing will probably jump to the moon when Jerome Powell speaks. All the stuff is probably going to come down, and these ones are like Goldman Sachs and Wells Fargo. That stuff's probably going to jump. So might want to consider that. Look at this thing, Centerpoint Energy. Good, 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 and good. That's an 8 out of 8, guys. Centerpoint Energy. And that's how I'm going to end it. Click the Discord link below. Become a Jedi. Who loves you, baby? Don't forget to subscribe. Like the video. Select all so you get the content. And welcome to the wheelhouse.